time now, wait for it, Friday Follies. Why is the S falling off at the end? Don't understand that. But anyway, I love that. Filmmaker Michael Moore sat down with Stephen Colbert last night to push a new documentary, and he also, of course, demonized the president. And then he went a step further, joining me to discuss this and the music that's making young loiterers cry. Bad joke. Is Fox News contributor, New York Times bestselling author of the Will Wilder series, Raymond Arroyo. So, Raymond, what the heck did two cheeseburgers say last night?
Well, Michael Moore's pushing a new documentary, and he said this about the president, and listen to the way in which he described the policies of President Trump.
I am as civil as any Eagle Scout Catholic altar boy could be when confronted with the devil. We're not talking about political differences. We're talking about thousands of children being kidnapped from their parents and put in jail.
Devil is kidnapping children and putting them in jail. Now, people disagreed.
Black sites.
People disagreed with the drone strikes of President Obama, the black sites of President Bush, and they both separated families. No one ever painted in these stark, violent terms, because when you hear that, you think this leader must be removed, and by any means necessary. And this is where Moore, I think, crossed a line here culturally that we all should be very, very wary of. Watch.
The only way that we're going to stop this is eventually we're all going to have to put our bodies on the line. You're going to have to be willing to do this.
Line.
If Michael Moore's putting his body on the line, it's going to be a big line. But
finally, a border wall. We don't.
Well, this could be the compromise. We could send Michael Moore to the border and then only have to raise $10 billion.
I think he's looking good now.
My problem is this: he's demonizing a leader. I don't care which party it is, but then to say put bodies on the line, that has an edge of violence that I think should worry all of us.
Harvard seems like they have a little anti-Asian bias. This is weird. A Harvard student alumni group is suing the university for its admissions policies. They claim that Harvard puts a finger on the scale against Asian admissions.
To promote diversity. Diversity is the highest value. They want to keep a balance in the student body. And look,
too many Asians getting in.
Well, and Asians score highest in grades, extracurriculars, and in the SAT scores. So they have something they call personal ratings in the admissions office at Harvard. We'll put up on the full screen this is the marks against Asian Americans. They're less likable, Harvard says, less helpful, less courageous, less kind, not as widely respected, and least positive personalities. I don't know where they're getting this.
Wait a second. Aren't we supposed to not make generalizations about one group of people?
When you're trying to keep them out of the student body, you can't. It made me think of Elaine Chao, who, remember, went after those protesters on her husband's behalf this week. She looked pretty courageous and helpful to me. I think this is they're going to win this lawsuit against Harvard.
Elaine Chao is saying basically, stay away from my husband. She's tough. Tiger wife. Tiger wife. All right, now we have one more topic, and that is
Rite Aid.
Rite Aid. Oh, yeah. They've been trying a new tactic now to rid their stores of bums, vagrants, and hobos. Can you say that anymore? Tell me about it.
Well, they're turning to the one who writes the songs that make the vagrants flee. He writes the songs outside your pharmacy.
Oh, my God.
Barry Manilow.
Dr. Seuss?
They're blaring Barry Manilow.
That's
Barry Manilow, not Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
They blare Barry Manilow, and guess what? It's keeping the bums away. Here's the problem. The neighbors are now complaining. Some saying, I have a mild migraine because I'm hearing Manilow from sun up to sundown, and some are complaining on social media about it, like this.
Another night at Barry Manilow.
But it may be the right tune at the wrong time because it is keeping the vagrants away. The neighbors who called Rite Aid, they're telling them, would you rather panhandlers or Manilow? Take your pick. Now, I've been thinking, what's the chemistry that's making this work? Why is this repelling vagrants, this music?
I don't understand this at all.
Here's what I think it is. He has romantic, tuneful songs. Many of them are based on classical pieces, which people don't realize. I think it's so opposite to the chaotic,
pulsating,
awful culture that we have, that it drives the people away. But I'll bet a lot of people walking into Rite Aid kind of like to bop along.
Okay, let's be honest.
Yes.
Raymond took his college-age son.
My whole family came with me once to see Barry Manilow.
To Barry Manilow.
And they all sang. They had a great time.
All right, Mandy, she came and she gave without taking, and then I turned her away.
One thing is clear,
Laura. Mandy.
One thing is clear. Looks like we made it.
Oh, no.